What is going on YouTube? It is Labor Day. I am off work. Me and Cashy are sitting here just working on the car and need to put a video out for you guys. So I'm getting some stuff done. Some stuff is fighting me, but not too bad. What'd you find? What'd you find? Yeah, you found some styrofoam so you can make a bigger mess. I got you. Pretty much it's me fighting him, making a mess, and fighting the car not wanting to go together. But heads are on for the final time, which well, heads were always on. Valves, I'll just show you. I say valves. Oh, come on light, here we go. Intake is on for the final time. I dropped the shaft from the top, got it in the oil pump shaft. These are on for the final time. This is on. Gaskets, silicone, the rockers, everything on. And yeah, so we are good here. I'm letting all that set up. I put this back on because I was going to pull the engine to put the oil pump shaft back on, but I don't have to now. I know, man. I don't want to show them how dirty the freaking garage is, but go ahead. Ready? One. Okay, all right. We got to clear the lane. You're the one who puts all this stuff in the way. All right, here we go. We got to clear the drag strip. Clearing the drag strip from debris, probably left by a wrecked Mustang. All right, clear the debris. Clear the debris. All right, here we go. You want a hand drop or flashlight start? Flashlight start, my man. Here we go. On your mark, get set, go! Get it, 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 get it. Oh man, how fast do you think you went? Super fast. All right.
I'll try this super fast.
Yeah, you try it this way? All right, flashlight start. You go when the flashlight turns on. Ready? You mark, you set. Oh, the wrong way. There we go. Oh, we got a dog in the way. Go. There we go. All right.
You wanna do it again?
You did a good job, man. Let's do some car stuff real quick. So engine's back together. Here's the thing. This is the funny part. So we'll step out here. This thing has got an LS in it. An LS, just so everybody knows, will never, ever go in this engine bay. Ever. We have a small block Ford, we stay small block Ford, and that's just how it's going to be. So what I'm going to do here in a little bit is I'm going to run the return line. We've got the feed line ran here. We've got our big Dash 10 monstrosity, and I'm going to run our 8 line, but I'm going to show you how easy these fittings go together. I use Red Horse fittings, and so they work really good, and they go together really good. First one I put on, not so good, and I'll show you what I did, how I messed up, and how we can try to keep these things from leaking. So let me show you what I got going on here on this back workbench. So we got here is some black braided line from Red Horse Fittings or Red Horse Performance. If your guys need anything like this, I can help set you up with an entire fuel system out of this stuff. I've also got the fittings here. This is all 8AN, and it works really good, and it's extremely easy to work with. Sometimes this stuff can be, I don't know, people make it out to be like it's this, you know, like black magic stuff, like you've got to be perfect. But even like with this stuff, with these little frays and stuff, it's extremely simple, and I'll show you what I do, and you know, it's worked for me. So I take a little bit of WD-40, something like that. I put a little on the ends, I'll put a little on the inside here, since this piece right here is going to be going inside of there. But this outside fitting, you just take and push down on top of that, and you probably can't see real good inside of there, but it goes all the way to the threads. And then what you do is take this fitting here, and it starts to you push, and then it screws in just like this here. And then this is what I do. This is what I like to do, is use one of these little clamps. And what's fun is using the entire 20-foot roll, but I like to have... There's Sadie hair. I would not surprised at all. I put this in here. I don't want it too tight because I don't want to... This is just aluminum fittings, I believe, so I don't want to distort this this bottom fitting. And so what I do is I just take this. I do an adjustable wrench. If you have an AN wrench, I'm sure it'd work even better. And I just tighten it down like this here. It'll start to get tight. That's when you know it's starting to really push that line inside and create that seal. Okay, I'm gonna have to push the fitting up just a little bit in the vise. This is just an itty bitty old vise, like a little $10 cheapie or however much cheapie from Harbor Freight. No, actually this is Irwin. Oh my gosh, I actually spent probably more money. So we're getting close to the end here. If you are careful, you won't mar up. These things are extremely easy to make look bad and mar up, but you know, it's also going into a 79 Lincoln or Mercury Zephyr, so I'm not extremely worried about it. But I do want it to look not galled up and nasty, so I try to be as easy as possible here. Try to be careful. I've already messed up one little area, as you can see, and I'm gonna put it, I don't want to bottom about personally. I like to get it to where it is there close, and boom, there is one fitting done in less than 5 minutes. I mean, that is super easy, super simple, and now I can move on to doing the rest. And you can see, like right here, I was a little not careful with the adjustable and made it hit, and so you aren't going to pay attention when you look at the rust in the car anyways. So that's the first fitting on our return side of the fuel system for the Zephyr. So it's pretty awesome. Just a little bit of and actually I didn't even spray. Usually I spray WD-40 on that, I wouldn't call it barb, but the insert fitting, this part here, I usually put some on there and just help slide into that inner rubber hose that's inside of this braided line. So, all right, let's see what else we can get done here. All right, so return line is ran. It is right there, right here. And what I'm gonna do probably is buy the seal it, something like that. It's like a grommet that, because I'm gonna do sheet metal, 2 sheets, one piece up here, and then a second piece, zoom back out here, the second piece, like one piece from here up, next piece from here back. And so I'm gonna do that grommet so we can run that line through and be nice and sealed, and then come up to the front. It's already ran up to the front, and I'll show you what I used. I'm sure everybody uses these, but they are just from Lowe's. The 2-hole or single hole, but they clamp style hose clamps. I don't even know what they call them. Line rubber clamps, and they work exceptionally well. They do pretty good. I've got 2 just sitting here on the firewall. I'm gonna run them up in those areas there, and we'll be good to go. So I'm pretty excited that we've gotten that much done. So fuel lines are ran. Man, we can actually start throwing some stuff together. I'm pretty pumped for all this. Just hoping, and we'll try to leave a little bit of slack in the line, a little in case I change my mind on things. I mean, right now I've got a lot of extra, so it ends up working out pretty good. But yeah, man, I am pretty pumped about this deal. We're finally getting some stuff done. I also just used, I don't know, people may hate me for it, I don't really care, but they're just the rubber washer. It's like, it's probably what put this building together that we're in right now, but it creates a good tight seal, and it doesn't bend the metal and pop back out because of this the rubber. And so I may end up putting rev nuts back in at a different time, but for right now they're gonna be more than fine. They're nice and tucked up underneath, and I've got them running close. I'm going to end up zip tying some of these to each other down there just to keep them from moving a lot and things like that. So yeah, I'm pretty pumped. We're actually getting some stuff done. I've got a few more pieces. Had to rob the timing pointer bolts to put these in because we actually robbed those to put the timings cover on. So I've got to get those, and I don't know what else. It's getting there though. I'm pretty excited. So let's get a little bit more work done and see where we can go from there. Alright, so my buddy here wanted to show you what Levi bought him. Levi's the guy that I work with that we do Turbo Tuesday with. Show him. Yeah, go get it. Show him again. Show him how the engine moves. Alright, guys. Make it go towards me. Make it go towards me. Oh, wrong way. This way. Here we go. See that engine moving? I'm having a little bit of a hard time here. Yeah. We'll show them how the engine moves. Doing all this work in slides, by the way. That engine? Nice. You really like Levi's car he bought you? Oh yeah. He brought it last week for Turbo Tuesday. Which, by the way, shameless plug, Turbo Tuesday, every Tuesday on our Facebook we go live and talk about all kinds of crazy stuff. So it's pretty awesome, pretty fun time. We usually eat some food and stuff, so come join us there on our Facebook. KOTV Motorsports on Facebook, pretty easy to show. Sorry if I look trashed right now. It is warm, and we're trying to get some of the warmness here before too long. The bottom's going to drop out of the weather. I think it's going to be like 51 in the morning on Saturday, and so yeah, it's going to be a little rough. So I need to get this deal. I don't know if y'all have really paid attention to this, but I've got to get this deal. I've got to get this thing fired up because I know that I'm going to be needing it this winter to do stuff. So there you go. All right, so got a little bright out here, got a little hot. Went inside for a little bit, came back out and got some stuff done, and got the coil mounted, the pulley, crank pulley on, and something else, and I can't remember what. Maybe that's about it. Oh, I did get the alternator not mounted, but it's in the garage. So coil is mounted, crank pulley on, and I've got this alternator, and I have some different brackets and some hardware left over from the project. I'm gonna see if I can make work, but I have a feeling it won't. But it is nice to finally be getting some stuff done on this thing. You know, fuel system's pretty much there except for a couple fittings and hooking up the carburetor, which I'm waiting on a fitting for it, the 6AN 45. Not really waiting on it. I need to order it, but I'm lazy. So the holiday sort of threw it off a little bit, so I'm gonna try to get it ordered. I may just go ahead and send them an email and get that thing ordered. I hate to order things because then I end up ordering more stuff, and I want it all done at one time. So, which actually I may just order all from the same company rather than and just do a different type of fitting. either way, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna be getting it, hopefully, I don't know, I may do it this evening. I'm not sure, but we're getting there. I may go ahead and put the carburetor on it and some things like that. We'll be good to go. I'm pretty pumped about it, to be honest. Getting some headway on it. I did get one other thing, that's what it was. I got the part of the flange down. This is an adapter type flange. I'll bring it out here in the light so I can show you what we got going on. But it is a T4 to T6 adapter, and it is not very pretty right now. It's got all kinds of junk, but I got it silicone down. The best form of seal on these deals is silicone. Looks like I'm gonna have to silicone all these bolts on too, but or not on, but to get them to seal up. But yeah, and I got to order header bolts because the header bolts that I have are the Allen wrench style, and with these manifolds, they're just not gonna work. So yep, that's pretty much it. I've been laying some things out. What was nice was when I looked and saw that like my pile is getting smaller and smaller and smaller, and so it's pretty awesome. So hopefully we can get a few more of these things knocked out, like this thing mounted. I got to figure out some stuff for it and stuff like that, and then we'll be good to go. So pretty awesome. Let's get some other things done here, and I'll report back with some more progress. All right, so finally got some headway on some things, let it cool off, and as you can see, the only time it cooled off was when it got dark. And we've about wrapped it up for the things that I can do. Now I've got to order a bunch of stuff. What? We're talking to the camera. We've been playing, this is Elk Creek, by the way, over here, this section, over here. That's our Elk Creek dragway. And so that's, Cashie's been drag racing the entire time. He's up there. He's up there. And so, oh boy, singing Old Town Road. So let's look at some things that we got done. Cassie helped me. We got all the headlights in, so they're all the black housing style. Carbs on, fuel pressure, regulator mount, electric water pump, coil, carb hat is not permanently on because we've got to do some work to it. I've got to seal some different things and then get a different bolt. Obviously it's not supposed to stick up, that stud is not supposed to be that high, but I need to seal that. We got to get bolts for the timing pointer and things like that. All right, Cashie's gonna show us how this drill works. Show us the drill. All right, he helped me a bunch today. I appreciate him very much.
It doesn't even work.
Yeah, no, we've done enough work on that part. Yeah, just don't scratch it. Oh, oh boy. Yep, all right, take it on back there. So we got a big headway on this thing, and flip this deal around. Yeah, so got a lot done. The table here, I'll show you the table. Table is starting to become nothing. This is just a bunch of junk anyways that needs put under here. But pretty much alternator, turbo, wastegate, this, onboard air, and then just a couple different little things here, and we'll be good to go. This whole table will be cleaned off. All right, what are you doing? Let's show them what you're working on. This is your old radio flyer. Yeah, you're making sure that the seat's bolted down. I appreciate it.
I'm gonna put those down and see if it goes back.
Yeah. All right, so some more stuff. The fuel system, fuel lines are ran. I am gonna get some stuff to get the fuel regulator mounted on that, and then I can run the lines, cut the lines where they need to be, and we'll be good on the fuel side of things. And man, we're actually got a lot done. Just sort of buckled down and did some stuff today. Sweated a whole bunch, things like that. So it's it's been pretty fun. I enjoy working on this thing and not having to do anything else. Work is just work. I mean, I'm sure all of you understand. If I was able to do this full time, this would be amazing. So we've got, the transmission. I'll be picking up this Friday, which we'll be going to King of the Streets Motor Mile Dragway. So that'll be cool. Then I can put the flywheel flex plate on the back of this motor and bolt the transmission up. I got to get a starter. Oh no, I have a starter, so I've at least got a core for a starter. And then we can talk about. Oh, he's so pumped.
Do you see this light right here? Dad, can you do this?
I know, so pumped. But got to do some sheet metal work in the back to get it good, and then the transmission cooler, and then so much stuff will be done. It'll be so nice. So I am quite pumped. I'm sweaty and nasty and gross, and I'm sure you guys don't enjoy seeing that, but it is what it is. I've just been listening to music and doing stuff all day. Haven't even left the house. It's been nice. Hair's going crazy. Oh yeah, flip it back. Look at that sweat. Oh man, sweat. Golly. So, I appreciate you sticking around and watching. This has been just another of the update videos of the Zephyr. The Zephyr will be going here before too long, and it's getting me excited because it's starting to really take shape and take form, and I can start to sort of picture how it's going to sound. Your birthday is in 9 days. 9 days. 8 days, something like that. Not 7 months, it's 8 days. He'll be 3 years old. Boy, time is crazy. So I can sort of picture of what's going on with this deal and like how it's going to sound. I'm sorry about the dog and the little one. You're just going to have to deal. This is life. This is how it works. But I have a feeling this thing's going to be either a giant headache and I'm going to want to burn it to the ground, or it's going to be really, really fun, and I cannot wait. So I appreciate the view. I appreciate you watching. Check us out, like I said, on Turbo Tuesdays on Facebook. If you don't have Facebook, I apologize. I'm pretty sure you can just look it up and watch it anyways. You don't have to have a Facebook, but that's about it. I appreciate your view. Comment down below of what you liked about the video or what you didn't like. I don't care. Yeah, I know, man. I've just given up trying to get him to be quiet during this deal, so you're just gonna have to deal. So, just another tidbit. This car right here will never be LS swapped. This is small block Ford all the way. The parts car had some people psyched out, weirded out, but don't worry about it. It's not gonna be that big of a deal. So I appreciate the view. As always, we'll see you in the next one. Peace.